Good morning. Just a very quick 1 hour live stream, just slightly over. We will not be here for very long at all. I am using StreamYard, so not StreamYard, Streamlab, so do bear with me because the writing is very small here. But there was one just go through a 755 through. Very quick live stream for about an hour or just over an hour. The reason being is I have an appointment at 12:30, so I need to get from here to there, and it will take me a little while to walk there. But good morning to Blazing Classes 317 Productions. I hope you are well. This is going to be a very quick live stream from the bridge, a 1 hour special live stream here from Trowse Newton on the bridge here at Norwich. And what a brilliant way to start the live stream by getting in a 755, passing through just in the nick of time here in Norwich. It is rather cloudy this morning, however it is dry at the moment, and I hope it stays dry for this hour or just over 1 hour. I hope though it's not going to be very long, so I can only apologise, but it was a last minute thing, so I decided to come on. So do bear with me about the writing, because the writing is a lot smaller when you stream on this Streamlab. Andrew says, hi Simon the Rail Enthusiast, have you recovered from last night? I certainly have recovered from last night, and I've had some very positive feedback this morning, and the reason why I'm only streaming for 1 hour today is I am off to sort out my redundancy problems. Finally, at last, I have an appointment to seek legal advice, and so this is why we will only give you a 1 hour live stream this morning here. Don't forget to, if you haven't already checked out my channel, Simon the Railway Enthusiast 83, where you will find many of live streams on my channel, and of course many other content which I stick up. Good luck, my friend, says Andrew. Oh, what with the solicitors? Yeah, it is a breakthrough finally after not being able to get this resolved. But I'm hoping that today is the day that we start making some progress, and that by the end of the week this matter is well and truly put to bed, and hopefully we can then sit back and relax. So a very unannounced live stream, but thank you for popping in. I am using Streamlab today rather than StreamYard, so like I did say, which I do repeat myself quite a bit, I will do my very best to read your comments, as they are slightly smaller than usual. So good morning to Oliver, I hope you are well. Carl says, morning everyone. Thank you very much, Carl, for joining me this morning. I hope your journey goes well, and I hope that you enjoy your holiday, Carl, and I hope you have a lovely time. So we just thought we'd stand on the bridge here and see what passes underneath it, and see what we see within the hour or just over the hour mark. Hopefully it will stay dry this morning. But some bad news I heard about the 2 steam engines that were meant to be passing through on the bank holiday weekend. It appears to me that they have now been cancelled, and so will not be running. Where am I with the chat, because it's so small? Andrew says hi to Oliver and Carl. Oliver says maybe you should try to be a train driver or dispatcher or signaller. That would be very right up my street, that would be, Oliver. I am keeping my eyes on railway jobs at the moment, to hopefully get in onto the railway. Plenty of beers, says Carl. Well, I hope you enjoy your holiday, Carl, and I hope you can relax and enjoy it, and I hope the weather is nice for you as well. Oliver says hello to 156 Andrew, so there just goes a 745, possibly come from Liverpool Street in London down to Norwich, where it will complete its journey. Thank you all for popping across this morning for a very unannounced live stream. I'm very good at doing these unannouncement ones, but just thought I'd get out again in the fresh air and see what we could see this morning. Like I said, it will be for an hour, and my apologies about the way the camera is wobbling this morning. I can only apologise about that, but hope that it doesn't affect the picture too much. Oliver says hello to 156 Andrew. So this has been a regular live stream area for us over the last few months. It's only a flying visit, so we'll see what we see in that hour or just over. I have a live stream scheduled for my channel for my 1 year anniversary. Yes, I did see that, Oliver, and I have smashed the bell on that one. But thank you for letting us all know anyway. The steam is cancelled because of crewing issues, says Carl. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, there was meant to be 2 steam trains come down to Norwich on the bank holiday weekend. However, they have been cancelled now and it will not go ahead. Malcolm Moore says morning, so morning to Malcolm. Hope you're well. Do apologise about the wobble in the camera here. There is nowhere to stick it on a tripod here, so many apologies if we are wobbling a little bit. I can only apologise. Class 150s or 158s, says Oliver. Oh, Oliver Andrew says, Oliver, what is your favourite train? And he says class 150s or 158s. And Andrew says, okay, yeah, I mean, when I was up in Yorkshire, when was it? It was in July, wasn't it? I had a fantastic time up there. Would love to go back to Yorkshire again. I don't like the 195s. Their ride is too uncomfortable. The other turbo stars are better, says Oliver. Yeah, I'm just in an awkward place here to sort of get a tripod out, so I do apologise about the wobble, guys. But it appears to me we do have a breakthrough now, so I thought, while I was in the city killing a bit of time, that I would live stream on my furloughed week off of work and bring you an hour special from here, but using StreamYard. It has Streamlab. It has worked here before, so fingers crossed it will stay like that. Northern should ditch the 195s for the class 170 turbo stars, says Oliver. Where are we? Scott Rail 170, Oliver. Yeah, they are very comfortable, says Andrew. Oliver says they have massive padded seats. Yes, they certainly do on the Class 170s, Oliver. I love the 195, says Carl. Yeah, if you remember, we did see a few 195s on the York live stream when I streamed from York back in July. Would love to return to Yorkshire again and also to visit the York Railway Museum as well. So yeah, so a very quick live stream today, but thank you for all coming across. It is always appreciated. However, if you are unable to join me live this morning, no worries. You did, Simon, says Carl. I certainly did go to York and stream from there, and would love to go back again as well, Carl. Yeah, so if you are unable to join, do remember, live streams stay on my channel for you to watch and enjoy. Like I say, I am trying my utmost best to stabilise this camera and can only once and for all apologise of why there is a wobble here. JJ Morrison says, hope you're good. I'm good, JJ. I've had some very positive news this morning, which is hopefully going to steer me in a more mentally good way rather than a mentally bad way. But thank you for popping in. I don't on my recent journey, the 195 I got on was very bumpy with terrible seats, but the two Class 170s got on, were much better, and so much better, and it was the 158s as well. He says that's good to hear. JJ says good luck. Thank you for your support and your kind words, JJ. Simon, still your meet and greet is still on. At present it is. At present. Unless things change, Andrew. But I will let you know nearer to the time. I will give you plenty notice in advance if it needs to be cancelled. I'm hoping it won't be, but I'm hoping it will all boil down to how much hotels are going to cost me and how much train tickets are going to cost me. And if I find that it's going to cost me too much and I've only got that money to survive on, then I may have to call it off. But it is still on at the moment. Andrew says, thanks, Simon. I am free Monday the 6th, not the 7th, says Oliver. Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind, Oliver. Because I have noticed some of the hotels in the Staffordshire area, at the moment, Stafford is looking good for prices. However, that can change by the time I get paid on Friday. But a lot of hotels in Staffordshire are starting to rocket through the roof and are simply not worth paying that amount of money to stay there. Carl says, my meet and greet took a step forward last night. It's very good to hear, Carl. I think it's starting to drizzle, guys, here, but we will hopefully stay dry for the remainder, hopefully. But I have to do something on the Monday, so I'm free in the afternoon. No worries, I will keep that in mind, Oliver, if plans have to change. And the original plans for September were that I was going to meet with Rachel to live stream. However, everybody knows Rachel's situation at the moment, so the collaboration will have to be pushed back until Rachel has got herself sorted, which is perfectly fine with me, because it's understandable, and we wish Rachel the very best in this situation, and we hope that she does get sorted out rather sharply. Carl says he's looking at hotels in York now. That sounds very interesting. The problem is, Carl, is you can pick up a hotel in Yorkshire cheaper than you can do in the Midlands. And I know that sounds pretty silly, but I just don't know, I don't understand why. Because my previous hotel stay in south of Birmingham, so I wasn't even in the centre of Birmingham, and that was £98. Yeah, £98 I think for 2 nights. Yet when I stayed in Doncaster, I got 2 nights for about 70 odd quid. So it just doesn't tally up really well, to be fair to you, which I've never really understood. How Yorkshire is a lot cheaper than the Midlands and Staffordshire. Where am I with the comments? So Oliver said okay. Carl said he's looking at hotels in York. Where's Ruben Ashwell and the wonderful Mackies? I don't know, Andrew. He's probably at work, to be fair to you, Andrew. But thank you anyway for popping in, Andrew. Yeah, I agree. I hope Rachel is okay. I'm sure she is okay. But I think it is best to postpone that collaboration until Rachel is fully sorted. But if the meet and greet doesn't go ahead, I'm still planning to stay in a hotel. Maybe closer to home though, just so that I can do the quiz, because I won't be able to really do the quiz from home. It will be very difficult to live stream from there, so if necessary I will be still booking a hotel to do the quiz on the 6th of September, and that'll be from 7 o'clock in the evening. Do feel free to join us. That is the live Q&A and quiz from a Premier Inn. It's just that it may be more nearer and locally in East Anglia rather than anywhere else. With help of the York chat. That's very kind of them, Carl. It is always nice to see you in the York chat as well, Carl, and it was good to see the Scotsman arriving there last night with very limited battery power I had left. Very nice to see though. Malcolm says York seems expensive right now. Booked my Christmas visit already. Well, I hope you enjoy that, Malcolm. But yeah, I know what you mean. It does. I think it's because it's the height of the season, and people do tend to, like hotels, put their prices up. Wonderful Rachel. I hope I can meet her at Trowse soon. Yeah, same here, but it looks like the collaboration between me and Rachel will now be put on hold in September, because Rachel has more things on her plate to worry about right now than doing a collaboration, so that will be pushed back. Blazing Classes 317 Productions, I'm back. Welcome back. Hope you are well. So once we get this process all knitted up, hopefully by the end of this week, I will fully know whether that meet and greet is going to go ahead, and it will only go ahead if the hotel prices are right and the train prices are right, because I simply haven't got the capital to book it right now. and it will also go down to obviously whether enough people would be able to turn up. But if not, it can be rearranged for a later date. But yeah, thank you all for coming across this morning. It's probably going to be a little bit quiet being that it's Monday. We have seen 2 trains pass. That is all we've seen so far. But I will give you an hour or just over, and then I will then be heading to sort this legal matter out. Hopefully it will be all put to bed by the end of the week, and then hopefully I can bring you a live stream Friday from somewhere different, somewhere completely different, where we've never been before, hopefully, and or somewhere where we see a lot of trains. But yeah, thank you everyone for popping in, joining us, and joining in the chat, because it's always nice to have you here. We may be limited on trains passing through. I can only apologise about that. However, we are here not just to see the trains, but also to have a chat and catch up with one another as well. But it is always nice to see the trains, I will admit. So thank you for everyone being quite understanding last week. Last week was a terrible week, a really hard, grueling week, and I got nowhere, literally nowhere. So I took the matter into my own hands, and I thought, if it does cause me more stress and anxiety issues, it will have to, but I will have to bow myself out of this mess by the looks of it, all on my own. But let's not talk about it, and let's enjoy the trains. Carl says, I'll be seeing a lot of trains next month on my holidays. Well, that's good to hear, Carl. Hope you do a couple of videos, and there'll be a pleasure to watch back on your channel. They will be an absolute pleasure to go and see them all posted up on your channel, Carl, because it's always good to see your videos. Keep getting these stupid notifications keep flying up. I do apologise, guys, if you do see them notifications fly up. But yes, thank you for sticking around with me. It's like I said, it has been a very difficult week last week where we got nowhere. It seems to me now, though, that this appointment this morning or this afternoon will solve that problem and will put it all to bed. The old station building you can see there is the old station building of Trowse railway station, which used to be open to freight and passengers and was one of 3 stations here in Norwich. Sadly though, it did close, but you can see the platform remains in place, and the station building is a lovely cottage there. Which I don't know if anyone actually lives in there, but it would be brilliant to live in there because you could see the trains pass all day long. So just a little trivia there to chuck in onto the live stream. This rail closest to the camera, so this one here to the far side to the right of us, is generally the freight line where the freight trains go in. However, we have not seen one go in, but maybe one day when we do stand on this bridge that we will eventually see a class 66 come out of that yard or go into that yard. one of these days maybe. So yes, we'll just wait and see what comes through today, but thank you all for dropping in. It will be quiet, I should think, because it is a Monday. Only on for an hour or just over, but we will have a better live stream. Oh, there's one now coming down, guys, so I will keep quiet. We will have something to look forward to, hopefully on Friday, a better live stream. Another 745, London Liverpool street band probably. So what's coming up on the channel? Well, don't forget there's the quiz, the live quiz and Q&A from that's the evening of the 6th of September 2021. Even if it has to be in a Premier Inn, not a Premier Air, I don't know why I said Premier Air, a Premier Inn closer to home, just so that we can do the stream. That is only if the meet and greet does not go ahead. It will all boil down to whether I can get a decent price on a hotel and decent price on train tickets. I will admit that the Birmingham visit did literally clear me out, and I did struggle for the rest of the month. So this is why we've been from the bridge a lot, and I would normally be travelling around East Anglia from different locations doing this, but because the Birmingham visit did clear me out, it is boiling down to the money situation. So yeah, we're on Streamlab today because this does generally work here okay, and I thought I'd just test it out again to see what it was like. So I hope the picture and sound quality is good, guys, and like I say, do apologise in any wobble of the camera. Yeah, so hopefully on Friday we should be hopefully somewhere else, somewhere in East Anglia, seeing a lot more variety on the Great Eastern Main Line, hopefully. We still have a few places to go. We need to go to somewhere where we can see the Felixstowe loop, where we see Class 66s and 90s go round the loop there to Felixstowe, because I believe it's quite busy, so I've been told. So we need to check that out and do a live stream of that at some point. We also need to do do a live stream also along near a bridge at Ipswich. So there's two locations I need to do. One of them is at the bridge there along near the river there. That is part of the Felixstowe loop, and it will either be Westerfield or Derby Road. But what I might do, because it's not very well served by the trains is I may stay there overnight on the outskirts of it, in Ipswich, and then travel out to Westerfield or Derby Road, and then that way I would not have the hassle of trying to get back. So what I might do is I might book myself into a hotel the day I actually do the live stream from Westerfield or Derby Road, and then maybe we can then take it from there, and you might get a decent stream then from Westerfield Derby Road. Has the chat stopped, guys, or have we just stopped chatting? Because I've got no more messages. The last message I got was Carl saying that he will be seeing lots of trains next month on holiday. I just wanted to check whether you just stopped chatting and you was just sort of listening to me. Otherwise I do have a problem with this stream again, because this streamer does tend to cut out. However, it does say it is active and the time is ticking around. Carl says I'm still here. Thank you very much, Carl. It's very, very kind of you. So it is working. That's fine. Thank you for that, Carl. Very, very kind of you. Yeah, I hope you have a lovely time, Carl, and really enjoy your holiday. It'll be good to have a relaxing holiday, and you'll be able to enjoy yourself. So, you know, I hope you have a lovely time, Carl. So yeah, they're the plans for up and coming plans, because I've been Carl says I'll be back on Thursday. Oh, I hope you have a lovely time though, Carl, you know. I hope you have a lovely time. Thank you for letting us know, Carl. Yeah, just a 158, I believe, just gone through East Midlands. So yeah, that's the plan anyway that we need to do for Westerfield or Derby Road, because I've been told it's quite busy on that Felixstowe loop as well. And we can do the Felixstowe loop from Ipswich, on the outskirts of Ipswich. It's just finding a place to actually stream from along the river there near the bridge. But it may mean that I have to put myself up in a hotel that night somewhere, so that I don't have to have any problems getting back. And then possibly maybe consider doing like a live stream from the Premier Inn for a little bit of railway chat and talk. So yeah, I will think that we will go for the hour, I think. We'll go for the hour, and then I will then have to leave it there and then sort this out, hopefully. So we've seen two 745s, 1755, and of course a 158 East Midlands railway service into Norwich there. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more before just over the hour is up. No Premier Inns in Ireland, Carl says. All right. Very interesting to know, Carl. I never knew that, but I do now. Thank you for letting us know. Do they have travel lodges then, Carl? Or do they, or anything like Ibis or Holiday Inns? Or are they sort of independent hotels, Carl, in Ireland? So yeah, so that's the plan, up and coming, to get to Westerfield or Derby Road and hopefully see a load of freight. If anyone can actually look into that particular station, one of them, well, both of them stations, and find out for me when the busiest day is to go, so that we're not sort of wasting our time going there. Because if you look on Rail Record, what I use Rail Record, and when you Google it on there, when you Google or search them particular two stations, it only flashes up with like half a dozen freight trains, if that, and I didn't know if I was looking in the right place to actually we have Holiday Inns Express travel lodges, and a lot of 4-star hotels. Thank you very much, Carl, for letting us know. That's very, very kind of you. I've stayed in a Holiday Inn Express many a times, many years ago in the past. They are very nice. Holiday Inn Expresses and Holiday Inns I've stayed in as well. Yeah, so what I'm saying to you, if anyone is really genned up on that section of line and can comment in the comment section below about when the best day is to actually visit either Derby Road or Westerfield, because when I physically checked on Rail Record, it seemed like you had a freight train sitting in the station for a good 15-20 minutes. So if you're just going to be looking at just wagons and like just about 2 or 3 freight trains, it wouldn't be a good time to go there. You would have to go there when it's full on, because I don't physically know how many freight lines go into Felixstowe. I don't know the capacity of the freight that does go into Felixstowe. I don't know how many lines are there and how many freight trains get held outside Felixstowe to actually go into go past them stations or physically go into Felixstowe itself. We do have a green light up here, guys, so hopefully we'll see something else come through. Because that's what we want to come here for. We're going to come here for the Class 745s and 755s, and obviously the East Midlands 158 services. And 156s we get occasionally as well. Also, I'm still looking for 2 moderators for the channel, 2 extra moderators for the channel to join the channel, because I just thought it would be a brilliant idea to have some extra pairs of hands in the chat when the channel gets a little bit busy at times, which I'm sure it will do at some point. But thank you for joining me on the live stream, the very short one here for about an hour. And of course we haven't got long left on the stream because, like I say, I have got somewhere to be later today. Now, I don't know if there's anything special passing through here, guys, or not. I'm not 100% sure. Because there is a fellow spotter popped down to the bridge here. So I don't know if there is anything special going to rock through. Wouldn't it be amazing if it did? Because it's about time we saw something different in Norwich. Certainly would be. If you see Cat on crew, ask about Felix. So thank you very much, Carl. I will do. In fact, I may try and message her through YouTube and find out when the best day is to be at one of them stations, Westerfield or Derby Road, because Kat may well know. So we ain't got long left of the live stream. I will go just slightly over the hour mark, and then I need to go and seek my legal advice for the matter we've been talking about quite a lot. Was there anything decent coming through today, or not really?
I don't think so.
No, you don't think so? Oh, that's all right. I just live streaming for an hour, and then I thought to myself, I got to go and sort some legal matters out. So.
There's a couple of 37s down there.
Yeah. Okay. Cheers. Thank you. But always worth an ask and always worth a try, isn't it? Definitely worth asking. No harm in asking, I say. He just said that there was a couple of class 37s possibly in Norwich, or but apparently where we wouldn't be able to see them because you would have to go through the barrier at Norwich railway station. So we wouldn't be able to get through there to go and see them. And not that we wouldn't just, I simply personally wouldn't have the time, but I doubt they would move as well, because a lot of them do sit there statically because they're kind of based here in case anything breaks down, basically. But like I say, we're here for a little bit longer and then I will be ending the live stream. But I hope you have thoroughly enjoyed my company, because I certainly have thoroughly enjoyed your company as always, and always appreciate you popping across and saying hello to me in the chat. However, if you was unable to join this, do not panic. Feel free to watch the live stream back at your own time when you are ready to do so. Do not feel rushed into watching any of my videos. Do watch them at your in your own time and as and when you can. I have still got loads and loads of videos to catch up with, so I can only apologise, but I will eventually catch up with them videos. However, this matter does need to be sorted and it does need to be put to bed, but hopefully it will be all put to bed by the end of the week, and Friday we can live stream from somewhere different with a bit more variation. But thank you for staying with me. The week I didn't really post a lot. I really appreciate that. It means the world to me to have you all on board, and I really appreciate that. Like I say, I do apologise about the wobble in the camera sometimes. There is nowhere really to attach or stick a tripod here, so many apologies about that once again. And like I say, stay tuned. Hopefully Friday a decent live stream from somewhere different. Remember, there is still problems on the outskirts of Ely, which is affecting a lot of trains at the moment. I am hoping that problem is sorted, because if it isn't sorted, it's more than likely that we wouldn't see a lot there as well, because there was apparently a tractor hit a train the other day and that problem has still not been resolved, so that is causing disruption, delays and possibly cancellations as we speak. So what I will do after this is quickly go and get myself something to eat quickly, and then head to them and get this matter resolved, hopefully as quickly as possible, and hopefully put it to bed by the end of the week. Remember, if you would like to be a moderator for the channel, do feel free to put your name in the hat by just saying I'd like to be a moderator, or moderator, just write moderator in the comment section below, and we'll be going through them all, and we'll be randomly picking them out at random to pick two extra moderators for the channel as the channel gets a little bit busier, and when we do the quiz on the 6th, we don't want anyone putting the answers in the chat. If we have plenty of nice moderators to blot them out, if people do attempt to put the questions, the answers in the questions in the live stream, I should say, in the live chat, then a moderator of mine will be able to quickly remove them rather rapidly. You will have to bear with them questions. A lot of them questions, the way they're worded, they will repeat themselves, but they have different answers. And to give you a clue, it is all about the London Underground. So scratch up on your London Underground knowledge so you know the answers, and then when we get to quiz day we will then explain it, the process of how we go. But for every question answered correctly, you will get 1 point. However, if it's 3 answers to the question, and you get all 3, you get 3 points. So basically no one misses out on getting points, so I've made it as fair as I possibly can. and now I've got a stupid notification just whip up on my screen. Right, so about 10 minutes to go then, and then we will be ending this live stream. But thank you for coming across this morning. Thank you for your company. Thank you for having you. Thank you for having you all here. It's a bit like Nodrog pub quiz, Simon. Yeah, it's similar to that. But it will be on the London Underground, so do start scratching up on your London Underground knowledge when I do the quiz on the 6th. You have between now and the 6th to scratch up on your knowledge, and we will make it as fun as possible. Don't forget, it is a Q&A and a quiz. So what we will do for the first half an hour or 35 minutes, we will treat it as a live Q&A, which we will do. And then for the remainder, it will be the quiz. So do feel, if you've got any questions in mind, do keep them, jot them down or something so you don't forget them, and do feel free to ask me them questions. If not, ask Jeff Marshall. Andrew says, yeah, Jeff Marshall, I should think, would be able to answer every single question of mine, 100%. And I'm sure he would find it relatively easy as well to answer them questions, because Jeff's knowledge is of a high knowledge about the London Underground. So hopefully we will see another one pass through before I actually do end this live stream. It is all red signals up there at the moment, unless something is coming out, I don't know. But I would like to end the stream with one passing before we go and sort this matter for once. There is one now coming through, guys, funny enough. Talk of the devils, and they turn up. And it's a 755, guys. Goodbye, Carl. Hope you are... goodbye, Carl. Thank you for joining the live stream. Take care and stay safe, my friend. Always a pleasure to have you in the live stream. Morning to Typing Squirrel. We haven't got long left of the live stream. I do apologise, but thank you for popping in. I am off to seek some legal advice, Typing Squirrel. So we was only able to fit in the hour, or just slightly over the hour. So I do apologise, but thank you for coming in to the live stream anyway, Typing Squirrel. It's very, very, very kind of you. Okay. How much longer on the stream? Well, we'll just go just about it. We've got 54 minutes, so we might just go slightly just over the hour mark. So we might go to about an hour and 5, and then we will be then ending the live stream, because I then got to physically get there. And this from here is going to be a good half an hour walk, possibly. So, and I don't want to miss out. But yeah, it's a pleasure to have you all in as always. And another 755 there, heading into Norwich. So hopefully Friday we will be from somewhere else. live streaming from somewhere else with a more variation of trains. But I know you guys do like me coming down to the bridge here and streaming from there. That 755 you can just see in the distance there, sitting at the red signal as it waits for to get the all clear to head into Norwich. So it's more than likely there might be another one coming out. So this will be a brilliant way to finish off the live stream if that is the case. You can still see her there sitting there in the distance waiting at that red signal down there. Just like to say a big thank you for everyone who's come across this morning, partly into the afternoon. Thank you for popping over. Thank you for popping across. Do the usual stuff for me, please, because it's always kindly appreciated. Like, hit that bell if you haven't already for all notifications, and do give the stream a thumbs up. Whereabouts you train spotting? This is from Trowse Newton Bridge on the outskirts of Norwich. Type in squirrel. And that station, that old cottage building you see right there in front there is the old station building of Trowse railway station. You can actually see the platform still there intact, but it's rather overgrown as it closed many years ago. So yeah, do the usual stuff, hit the thumbs up and smash the bell, so that you are aware whenever I upload content or go live. I've got to upload one more train short today before the end of the day is up. That will be done at some point. I liked the stream. Thank you very much. Very kind of you, Typing Squirrel, as always. And then I'd like to say a bit later on this evening I will upload another one. Here does come another train to tie us over on the live stream, so it's been a quiet one, but it's been a bit of a chatty one. But here comes another one passing through, so I'm just going to keep quiet, guys, briefly for a minute. And I think that's now going to move, that one in the distance. It should now get the all clear now that one has passed through. But thank you for joining us for this hour. Take care, stay safe, speak very soon. Friday's live stream, hopefully from a different location. Until then, everybody, take care, stay safe. See you all soon. And bye-bye for now. From the bridge at Trowse Newton. Bye, Simon. Thanks for the live stream. You are more than welcome. Take care, stay safe. Byesy byes.